Hello, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Edward. How you doing? You're welcome. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? How is family doing? You're welcome to my live video. This is Mohammed. Welcome to Mohammed TV.
Siri.
Mohammed TV. You're welcome. Hope you are doing good. Thank you. No, thank you very much. My day was not too stressful. Home.
Okay, give us so we can buy eggs so we can make tortilla.
Hello. You're welcome. Just trying to wait for others to join. Just trying to wait for others people to join the live video. You're welcome. Thank you for joining my live video. Thank you, Mr. Edward, for staying. We're going to be talking about people relocating from. Hello. Oh, thank you. Yes. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be scheduling a live video. Really? Thank you. I'm using a filter, which is good. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you so much. Everything. My network keep connecting and reconnecting. What's wrong with my network this evening? Mr. Eric TV, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're gonna be talking about relocating. Relocating, you know. Yesterday, hi, Auntie Deborah, you're welcome. Everybody wants to jack me exactly. Do you know why I came online this evening? So yesterday, I went to check in, you know. I started to study, started to do my master's. Hi, Dan Vicky, welcome. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you can hear me. I don't want to scream so much, but hope you can hear me. Please, can you tell me if you can hear me? You know? So I'm going to be telling people different ways that you can relocate safely and well documented to the UK, to Canada, and to US. That's what I'm going to be doing today. But before I start, I want to can you hear me? Can you hear me? Indicate loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So I want to start by telling you what inspired me to do this live video. Thank you, Don Vicky. Welcome. So yesterday, I went to check in a university, one of the university in Manchester. When I got there, the line was so much. Thank you, Mr. Eric, for Sarah, the network is bad. So the line, welcome, Auntie Sarah. The line was so much that you can, before you can check in. Good evening, Auntie Sarah. You're welcome. Auntie Deborah, welcome. The line was so long, like 4 hours to check in. Lady asked me, you're welcome. I was like, why so long? And you know, everybody I was seeing there, Nigerians, and they are just coming from Nigeria. You understand? They are just resuming. You know, season intake is they usually start in September, right? So a lot of Nigeria relocated in September. January, Monday page, welcome. Thank you. January, this is January now. January semester started yesterday. And you know, just one university alone, Chiamaka Dim, you welcome. Ade Dozie, you welcome. Just one university alone, the Nigeria I saw there yesterday was more than 400,000 Nigerians in one particular university in a city in UK. And I'm just like, if almost 400,000 Nigerians are here now, you, as an international student, you need to check in. I'm like, how many people is remaining in Nigeria? Just one particular university have this amount of Nigerians. I'm like, who is not going to vote in February? Everybody are running away from Nigeria. I can understand. People want to go. And do you know what? We are losing professionals because most of the people yesterday in just one particular university and just in Manchester, you have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 universities are in Manchester. Up to 6 universities are in Manchester. Just one university, there is almost 400 Nigerians checking in one of the university, and that is not even the biggest university. And I'm like, he's still, and most of them are doing masters. You understand? I will explain how you can come here legally and well documented, UK, Canada, and US. I'm like, just this university up to 400 a year. What about the rest? Just in one city. So Nigerians are running. Nigerians, I don't know, should I say jackbuying? And I'm like, how many people is left in Nigeria? Who is going to vote? And these are the professionals, the youths, I'm like, no professionals in Nigerians anymore. Memories with Look, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And I couldn't blame them. When I saw them yesterday, I couldn't blame them because they're relocating to the UK. I'm like, just one university, almost 400 is checking in January intake. What about September? Who knows how many people that resume in September? Millions of Nigerians are fleeing. This is not, some people flee their country because of, the Syrian, they are running away because of good evening, Memories with Lucas. Nice to have you here, ma. God bless you, ma. People are moving from Syria to Europe, to US because they are running away because of the war. But in Nigeria, there's another kind of war. He said election does not count. There's another kind of war. People are migrating. People are running away. In one university, more than 400 Nigerians checked in yesterday for their masters. And the reason why is hardship. I can't blame them. Hardship. But Memories with Lucas, the sad part of this, who are the people doing masters? These are people with first bachelor degree, and maybe in the banking sector, in the health sector. We are losing people with experience. Nigeria is losing people with experience to a foreign country. One of the hospitals I will not mention here, I went there, and one of the neurosurgeons is in Nigeria. The best neurosurgeon is in Nigeria. Isn't that sad? Look at this competency. Look at this, I felt like God. Imagine this man is in Nigeria handling one hospital, as a neurosurgeon. Don't you think that Ghana or that Africa country will come to that hospital, come up, instead of we coming now to give them money here, other countries will be coming to Nigeria to sink for our health care. The way they are doing it, the way, people are going to India right now. They're making money from it. It's sad. I just pray that the leaders, because we're losing a lot, because we need the people with that has been in some sector for a very long time to train the incoming one. They are gone. The banking sector, those people that are out there, they're gone. If I tell you how many bankers checking in their master's degree yesterday in one university, you will be shocked. Are you getting me? These are people that know how to handle people's money well. These are people that have worked in bank sector for 10 years. We just lose them like that. Our leaders need to think, we need to think there's something happening in Nigeria. So let me leave that by the way. I'm happy and I'm saying congratulations for all those that checked in, those Nigerians that got UK is ready to give our professional visas. I'm telling you, when you are able to meet the criteria, you are able to do it, they are ready to give you. You understand? All you need to do is to meet the criteria. So you meet it. Because you see yesterday in one university, we're not talking about, in just one city, there are about 5 universities. Just one is up to 400. Imagine, it's going to be more than 1 million checking in one city. That's Nigerians. That's Nigerians. And our leader have not even sit down and think, why is UK, Canada, US giving our professionals visas to come and study in their country? Or why are they employing our professional? Relocate to the UK. Yeah, I can. Okay, Memories with Lucas say I can help eligible candidates relocate to UK. I'm going to pin this. If that's what, I used to like, why are you people, I used to be like, oh, stay in Nigeria. Somebody needs to stay there. Somebody needs to be there to see things, to help change situation. But now my story have changed. If you know, now when I spoke with one yesterday, I was like, there's nobody in Nigeria again. You people are running away. He said we have to give our children, we own our children a better life. He said that better life we can't give them in our country. That's why we are jackbuying. I felt sad. And I understand. As a mother, as a father, you want the best for your children. This is what we live for. You understand? You don't care how much it costs you. Okay? So, by the way, let me go straight to why I'm on this live video today. I am on this live video to explain there are different ways you cannot relocate out of the UK. You understand? It requires planning. You understand? Actually, we own our children a better life. Exactly. Memories with Lucas. There are different ways you can. Different ways you can relocate from Nigeria. Do it gradually. Rome was not built in a day. Look at different options. One option that I will not... Okay, let me not go. Let me go from one. Good evening, lineage of twins. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. One is you can come to Europe. You can apply to do your master's in university. You can apply. Lineage of twins, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. One, you can apply to come and do your master's in the UK. You can also apply to do your bachelor degree as well. But why master is preferable to people is that when you want to come to UK with master's degree, you are able to bring your children. You are able to bring your spouse. So that's why it's very God's favorite. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Lineage of Twins. Solita, you're welcome. So when you want to come to UK, you can study. You can come to study. You can do your bachelor degree. In fact, people are even started sending their children to UK to go to secondary school. Yes, let me check you. Obi Kubana, the son go to school in London. He's in secondary school. Okay. Bomvi, the son also go to school in London. He's in secondary school. But these are options for, you must be, if they tell you how much. When Bobby said how much he's paying for his son to come to go to secondary school in UK, my head was like, oh, But it's possible for your children to come and go to secondary school here in the UK. But I think we have very good secondary school in Nigeria. We tell you, Nigeria have very good secondary school. Then you can do bachelor degree. But when you are coming here to do bachelor degree, you will not be able to bring your spouse. You will not be able to bring your children. But if you want to bring your children, you can do master degree. Master's degree. When you want to do master degree, you can bring your wife, 4 children, 5 children. How many children you have, you can bring them, okay? And then, guys, If you want to give me star, you can, and I'm happy to receive them. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then, okay, this is for the school. And there's another one now. Since the pandemic, and they've changed the EU when they left EU. Normally before, as an EU, as a European citizen, you just come to the UK, get a job, you start to work, you are eligible to the same benefit as the British. But when they left EU, it's changed. They cannot, the way you are, if they need to come to the UK, if a European wants to come and work in the UK, he will need to apply for sponsorship visa, like the way we are doing, get a sponsorship, get his job. So because of that, a lot of EU, European country, a German man will like, I have everything in my country. Why do I have to come and stress and get a sponsorship to come to the UK? So that one is closed. So there is not a lot of people now moving from Europe to UK to do that. Because I remember years back when you go to care home, you see a lot of Polish, Romania, Hungary, so many, Estonia. These are the people you see in a care home as the carer. You understand? They come, they work for 6 months, they go back to Poland, they come again. But since they left EU, it's not possible to, they need to get a sponsor the way Nigerians need to get. So they are not coming to the UK again. So now there are not shortage of carers. Who is a carer? Carer are those people that take care of the vulnerable people, like the older one, our aging parents, people that take care of aging mother, aging father. They live in a care home, they give them the care, they help them with personal hygiene, they help them with feeding, they take care of all their daily activities, because these people are old and they cannot take care of themselves, some of them because of sicknesses, so they need people that will be able to take care of them. So these are carer, and carer work together with a nurse. The nurse supersede the care of the care home. Let me not go into it's not necessary. So as a carer, what you do, personal hygiene, cooking, cleaning, not minor cleaning because they got cleaner, maybe minor cleaning, changing of the clothes, anything to do with personal hygiene, food, take them out if they want to go out, do shopping for them. So this is what a carer does. And most of them work in a care home. So the care home, some care homes are not employing people from Africa, USA, giving them sponsorship visa. And now most of you will be thinking, okay, how do I qualify? I'm not a nurse, I'm not into health, so how do I? Yeah, the only thing you need to, if you want to be able to come with sponsorship visa, the first thing you need to do is to get a job. You need to get a job. You understand? That job will give you sponsorship. But before you get job, the job, we want to know if you have qualification to be a carer. Yeah, we want to know if you have the qualification to be a carer. So one, then we want you to have a minimum care certificates. Care certificates. And most care certificates, you can actually get it online. There is one website called Florence. Just Florence Academy. Florence Academy. When you go to Florence Academy, even you as a nurse, you can go to Florence Academy, you learn, you get different kind of training, and when you finish the training, you get certificates. And then there are hospitals in Nigeria that do training. Hospitals in Nigeria that do training. They can do training for 2 weeks. You get the practical and the theory part of the training, okay, for 2 weeks, but you have to pay. And then when you finish, they will be able to give you reference. That hospital, I think any hospital will be able to train you 2 weeks, and they will be able to give you certificates and give you reference that we've trained this person, he's been here, is able to do his job as a carer. So when you have that certificate, are you getting me? You can then go to different websites. Go to different websites, sponsorship job. Go to Google. Google is your friend. If you can access Facebook, you can access Google. Go to Google, type job with sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. Then you type, look for job. Let me see. He said, memories with Lucas. Also, Nigeria does training in Nigeria. They give reference and certificate. You are eligible for a care job. Okay, guys, read what Memories of Lucas said. And she said she can help with things like this. Memories with Lucas can help. If you're not following her, follow her, because I think if you are very able to get sponsorship, a care home that will be able to sponsor you. He said, go to different websites, check for job with sponsorship. Exactly. Go to different websites, check for job with, Google will help you. Go there, check for job with sponsorship in care, and then when you start to apply. But before you start applying for job, make sure that you have followed this, you have done this particular thing. Now go to hospital that will train you, pay, train you, give you certificates that they have trained you, you can show. But there's a good news. If you are already a nurse, you don't need this. You don't need to. All you just need to do as a nurse, you don't need anything. You don't need somebody to train you. Your nursing certification shows that you can even care. You are also a carer. Hello, my love, Franca. You welcome, mommy. Welcome, darling. That's your case as a nurse. Can I join the live? Yes, you can join. Send in a request so you can give more. She's good at this. She will be able to give more information. So, Papa Veggie Comedy, you welcome, sir. Thank you for joining, sir. Thank you, sir. So when you have the care certificate. Oh, Calista, my love, is also here. I'm going to add you. Let me have knowledge of local. So you are able to get this document. Start looking for job, but you need RX. You need RX. If you are not a nursing student, you need an RX. Hi, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Hi. Hi,
Thank you
everybody.
for
Good
joining.
morning.
Yeah.
It's actually
Oh,
morning
it's money
too.
over there.
Yeah. Nice joining your live, Nurse Amen.
Oh,
Thank
thank you
you.
so
Yeah,
much.
I was trying
Thank
to
you.
comment on some of these things as you were talking. I feel like you were just
Okay.
firing me up in my spirit. I like this topic so much. I
Yeah.
just wanted to chip in some things, but as soon as I joined, I heard you talking about IELTS. There are also other means that there's a client I'm supporting right now. Okay. There are other means that people can also relocate to the UK to work as a carer. If they're not a nurse, if they feel like, you know what, I don't want to waste my time to go for those trainings in hospitals, anybody with bachelor's degree, because that's what my sister is doing, that's how she relocated recently to the UK. She didn't do any training from hospitals. She didn't do the IELTS, but she was able to use a bachelor's. Okay. So when you have a bachelor's degree and you can prove that you can speak the English correctly, you will be qualified
Okay,
and be
the
eligible to also do
bachelor
the
degree in
paragraph.
place of IELTS.
Yes, just any bachelor. So what you do, because Canada does that as well. When I was coming to Canada, I just got a proof of English proficiency from my school. Okay. So if you go to a school or a university that instruct you with the English language, you can get a proof. I have a sample letter I could, send that later. I was also hoping to talk about this topic. Maybe you should come on my live
I will.
some other time and then we can talk about it.
Okay.
So there is a sample, you can post that in my life. I'm planning to do that. Once
Yeah,
you
continue
get that letter
talking.
from your university, that would cover for you. All you need to do is to get your bachelor's degree certificate, you need your official transcript, not student copy. And then you also need to get the proof of English proficiency from an English university. When you get those three, what you can do, you can now verify them. There is a website as well that I can also share with you guys. You go through the website, they have different days that you could do your verification. You could do it for 1 day, you could do it for 48 hours, and then you could do it for 14 days. Once you have those documentation verified, then you can go on those website that Nurse Amen is talking about to look for sponsorship. Okay. Now there are two ways. The one that I do, what my sister used, she sponsored herself. If you have the money to sponsor yourself, that's also an option. Because that way you sponsor yourself, you're not indebted to anyone. You don't get a deduction from your salary. Then you just work, you start up your work. Now, what they can also do for you when you have a bachelor's from any degree, the company will train you when you get to the UK. So that training that you're supposed to get in Nigeria, they will do it for you for free, and then they can train you. So when they train you for, I think, a week or two, you are good to go to start your job, and then you can start working. So those are the things I wanted to talk about.
Okay, what about people now, because not everybody have a bachelor degree. What about people that don't have bachelor degree?
Right. So for those that don't have bachelor's degree, what we advise them to do is to do the IELTS that you're talking about. Okay. So when they do the IELTS English exam, all they need to get is to get a 4 point in each of the band scores. So in your listening, in your writing, in your speaking, and in your reading, you need to get at least 4 points, which is low compared to Canada. I know people that, in fact, when I was trying to get my permanent residency in Nigeria, in Canada, sorry, they expect you to maybe get like a 7.5, 8 in all of the scores for you to qualify. So I feel like UK is really open now and they're very lenient. So for
do you know why I started this topic? So I checked in a university yesterday. When I got there, the line was so much. And the only people I was seeing there was Nigerians. They were up to 400 in one, in Manchester. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 universities. Not in Greater Manchester, just talking about Manchester, 5. Just in Manchester, we've got the boat. We've got Salford, we've got Manchester Metropolis, we've got, and then just one university
has
so many
Nigerians. You can imagine other universities, and you're right.
And they were professionals, but few were coming for bachelors. And I'm like, I had a chat with so many yesterday, and for me, I felt so sad, but at the end of the day, they are here for the betterment of their life. Are you getting me? So
especially for those the kids too.
Yeah, especially the people there were mainly with children. Thank you, Lord. They were mainly with children. And I'm really, really happy that you're good at this and you are helping people. Guys, grab this opportunity.
Exactly.
Slide into our DM, Memories of Lucas. Ask questions. She's able to help you, direct you through the way. Even me, I'm going to also slide into your DM.
You're welcome.
I'm going to spread.
No, but you're good too, because some of those things you're saying, the reason why I'm typing what you're saying, I was actually typing what you're saying, so I can come back later and just cut and paste whatever I've typed there. Those are good summaries, guys, and I'm also typing it for those persons,
And then
that can get
the thing is that you've done it, you have experience. I've not like done one that is like, okay, I cannot boast that or somebody came to the UK with sponsorship visa, but you've got the information, you've got the experience, and you
even my brother is on master's visa as well, so we do schooling as well. We can also support people. So whichever one, we're ready. And even apart from the care job, I was also going to say that they're also looking for salespersons. I don't know if you know about that, like those persons that sells in the supermarket. And then in February, they're planning to start getting teachers. So this thing you're saying, Nigeria is going to be
Hello, I've
empty.
got a teacher in this group. Please keep me updated. I've got a teacher in this group and I love her so much.
Right. So if you're a teacher, I was just going to say, so if you know you don't want to have a delayed process, if you don't have, I don't know, I think I'm echoing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
So if you don't want to have a delayed process as a teacher, same thing I'm telling everybody now. Go ahead. There's something they need from Nigerian teachers now. Even though you have a BEd, you need to get a teacher certification. So that's a different thing.
Yeah.
So you need that. If you haven't gotten that and you feel like you need to get it faster, please reach out to me. I have a connection that I can give to you that can help you. So with that, you need to do an exam and pass the exam to get a teacher certification. So for any teacher here that wants to take advantage, it could be time consuming to start now. So that by February you would get your teacher certification. You need that then if you have not gotten your transcript, we all know how Nigerian universities are these days. It takes them forever to get transcripts. I mean the official one. Start now so that they will not tell you, oh, I lost your scores. Yeah. Even if they've lost it, let them start looking for it. Try to get your official transcript. Have it posted to an official place, a professional place. It could be a school. If you don't have any, again, I can give you my brother's work address. That's what I've given to my clients. And then you can get an official transcript. And then you need that proof of English proficiency. Yeah. Okay, so because you're not doing the IELTS. So if you're not doing the IELTS, you're getting proof of English proficiency. Once you get that, immediately go and verify those documents and have a link for you guys and keep it so you can prep all your documents. When it's time to apply in February, you just go in quick and then you don't have a delay. Before the queue, people take advantage of everything. Even here, my sister was telling me that this care job you're talking about, because we no longer take clients for care job. We closed on the 4th of January because they're going to stop it. And we don't want it to crash.
Taking any late clients
we don't take care job right now, no. The last I took was early January and that's it. Because we want to be able to deliver. We don't want you to give me money and then the policy crashes on you. That's going to be a problem. They're going to be reviewing policies. And for the care job, my sister was, and same thing with Canada, they can say, oh, we're short here. So we'll open up this spot that we can put professional. So they're filling up quickly. Even my brother does care job as well. He's a student, but as a student, you can also work. He's saying to me that it's difficult to even get those jobs right now if you're a student because the place is choking up. Yeah. Basically with Nigerians, I'm sorry. Yeah, just kidding.
I'm sorry. I said yesterday I was shocked to see Nigerians. And then I went into the finance aspect with them, because I'm this type, I can talk to people, I can get, I went into the finance aspect with them because I'm like, some people told me how much it cost them to jackpot. And I'm like,
expensive.
Hey.
It's expensive.
It's
expensive.
For me, I'm like, this jackpot is not for ordinary people. It was like there is a way to
it's not for the common man.
Yeah,
yes.
There is a way to it. I don't know. They said if you are bank are giving out money.
Loans.
Giving out loans. Yeah, sorry, that's the right word to use. They are giving out loans.
Yeah, and then if you have cooperative, so for teachers, you can also go to your cooperative and tap. Because one thing with the UK, why UK is really just good right now over Canada in terms of, like accepting immigrants, they've made it so easy. Okay, you don't have to show proof of fund for 6 months down the line. Canada, you would show that proof. They would dig into your account to be sure that you're doing the work.
Thank you,
that brought
Sharon.
the money there. But UK, you can borrow money really, and that's okay. And if you're being sponsored, you don't need to show proof of account. I think where the money comes from is the fact that you have to pay application fee for visa, and that can be pricey because our naira has crashed. It continues to crash. So when you do the exchange rate, it becomes big. So family of 4, for instance, will be budgeting like 2 million naira for just the application fee. Okay, not to talk of how much you pay in the agent to secure your employment in the UK. So if you want to even, let's say roughly 10 million plus, 10, 15 million, you're not even talking about accommodation. That's how much people use.
But for me,
Actually,
if you can borrow that money from the bank, I think it's worth doing.
exactly.
It's investment you need to do. Because when you come, you're going to get job.
You get the money
if
back.
you are not the lazy type, you will get the job to take off yourself and pay off your bills.
Absolutely. I think I was on someone's live. I was in Debbie Mara's live, and somehow we started talking about this. I was telling them that it's worth it. But most of them don't believe. They're like, what if I sell my house and I can't make it? I don't recall what's going to happen.
With UK visa, when you are able to meet the criteria as it is now, they will give to you.
Tell them, I don't know how else to let them know.
Yeah, they
and
will.
If you already have the
you
job,
meet the criteria. Yeah, they want these people, and this opportunity will change very soon. It's not going to be there. And I'm just surprised you're telling me the care jobs
it's
already stopped now.
It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Whoever that wants to do, maybe if you want to slide in, you have to give the bulk money. That's for those that are not sponsoring you, right? Right now, you will not see anybody sponsoring. So most of the clients we do for sponsor themselves by that money. You know how you say you talked about like borrowing from the bank and all that.
I understand the sponsor it work, yeah.
Right. So if you have the money ready, then you can sneak in.
But the sponsorship actually, you can actually pay twice. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much, love, for the stars. Thank you, my love.
So
you can actually because I know to get sponsorship, you actually get, somebody with a care. I don't want to go into detail.
Yes.
Yeah, with a care company. But they said if you meet some people, you can be able to pay twice.
So what I do now, like my sister didn't have the opportunity to pay twice. She paid £10,000 just to secure the job. Not to talk about other costs.
You are right. That's the amount. Nobody's
They didn't joke about it.
Yes.
But the one I'm doing now, you can split. So you can pay half, and then that balance half comes from your payment instrumentally when you start the job.
You're welcome. No, Satumiye, please listen to this live video, especially you that is already a nurse. It's more easy for you to relocate. Oh my God, Franca, Mamma Mia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Sharon Scott, Franca. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Sharon Scott.
Yeah. So, no, Satumiye, you listening, please listen, because if you can borrow this money, if you meet the criteria, don't be scared, you get the visa. And if you also look at these people coming for masters, if you pay for your school, you are not able to come, they will refund you back your money. The only money people can lose along the line may be the visa application.
Right.
So for me, is that risk, if you don't take risk, even business, you have to take the risk. And I don't think this will last for a very long time. The way people are coming, a time will come, there's too much people, they will not take more anymore.
They're done, yeah.
And I heard they are reviewing the masters as well, right?
Really? Because I know there will be a review by April.
Yeah,
so
April.
Which is why we're closing some part. But for the teachers, that's the one they're opening now. And then for salesperson, because maybe that's where they're lacking right now.
Okay.
Because that one has already been released. From February is going to roll out. Hi.
Good evening, Mas. Good evening, Mr. Lamide.
Good evening. Have you got any questions?
I'm enjoying the broadcast. I'm really enjoying it because
if you have any questions, ask.
Are
you a nurse? You don't have bachelor degree, there is opportunity, because some people will say, okay, I'm not interested, I don't have bachelor degree. But unfortunately, they've closed that road now. But keep finger crossed. Anything comes up, I will let you go. I will inform you. Please, if you want to do live video regarding any new information, memories of Lucas, please let me know. So I will tell people
I'm planning a live video because there's a lady too in the US. She's called Vlogging with Didi. She's a nurse in the US.
What?
An old lady. Vlogging with Didi. She has a channel that has grown. Okay, so if you follow her, she was on the live, I think 2 months ago, during the past weekend. It's just happening. I don't know if you guys are hearing it.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Lomide. Happy New Year.
Ma, please, what if you're going there to work? Is it possible?
You said?
What if you're going there to work? Like,
that's what she's saying now.
Not to do a caring work, other works.
Which other work is available?
So there is this salesperson's job that is available. So when the care job closes, salesperson's job is also available. So you can work in the supermarket, you can help to pack stuff and all of those. You can do door-to-door selling, whatever. So that's also available. That one, you don't have to have your bachelor's degree, but you can just start writing the IELTS. And with the IELTS, what people have done in the past, they've prepped for it. Like my sister was saying, even the dollars person can just do a quick prep for it and get a 4 points.
And
so when you get that 4 points,
for me, I did bachelor degree in Swedish language, and I did I got 6.5. So if you're talking about 4, that means it's something that is really, really doable. Because my English is not that strong. If I can get 6.5, I think you'll be able to get
try and get the 4.
Yes. If that's the
so for those that did not go to school at all, that's the first point. Just struggle and get the 4 points, and then let me know.
But how long? IELTS do expire.
IELTS expires in 2 years.
Okay, 2 years, all right.
Yes, if you do it now, you're covered. And if you do it now, you're serious. You can use it for the next 2 years.
This is not for nurses wanting to get...
No, just a general one.
This is just a general one, because for you to get PIN from the NMC is 6 months. 6 months. If you don't get the other desired score, you cannot combine them anymore. So this one is like general, so it's 2 years, which is really good. 2 years is good.
Yeah. So and I was going to say something about the US. There's also an opening for nurses in the US. That's why I talked about it talking with Bibi, but it started echoing.
Please, Raj, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Oh, Adebisi boss said thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, sorry to...
No worries. Go ahead. So for those that are also interested in the US, I think there is also an agency. That one is even easier because they would sponsor you. Okay, but
as a nurse,
you just have to meet the criteria. Once you're a nurse, you just need to contact Vlogging with Bibi. I'm gonna bring her on my live. I'm trying to bring her. She's agreed. I just need to come up with a time, and then we can.
But the one with the nurses, I think you need. I don't know about the US, but in UK, it's easy to get job and get sponsorship job to come and work as a nurse in the UK. But there are steps you need to have started.
Yes.
You need to have passed your
you guys do
you need to have English.
NCLEX.
They have, pardon?
NCLEX is a nursing exam a board exam.
That one is for the
US in Canada.
I don't know, for Canada. But in the UK, they have 2 types. One, you passed in Nigeria, which is CBT, which need to be like a theory. You go on the database, you do it there on the computer. You have to have passed that one, and the English language requirements. You see that you are doing IELTS or you are doing an OET. But as a healthcare professional, I did IELTS. I got 6.5. I did it severally, and they require 7. I did it severally.
That's the thing with nurses. Yeah.
I did it severally. So then I saw this OET. It was not popular then. It was really new, but it's really expensive. I just jumped on the train. I did it once and I passed it. So what I recommend, and I've recommended for nurses friends that I know and they really love and it worked for them, they just gather up their money and do OET. Everything you see on that exam is healthcare related. Why with the IELTS, you can be talking about the moon, the sky, you know.
That's true.
So for healthcare personnel, OET, but I don't know if they are accepting it now in the US, because I know years back when I did it, the US was not accepting it. But I think now they might be accepting OET, occupational health test. That's what it's called. And then when you finish these 2 steps, what you need to do is just to apply for sponsorship job in the UK. When you now come to the UK, they do what they call OSSCE. It's just like a practical step. The practical step, maybe they will just tell you, here is your patient, put in a catheter. Then you need to do the procedure to put in a catheter. Somebody's watching you, how you doing it. That one is usually paid for by your sponsor. They will pay you 2 attempts. So if you require the 3rd one, you have to pay with your money. So with nurses, migrating here is very easy, but it's difficult. The money as well is involved because you have to do your English yourself and then your OET. And I'm really interested in this US, please. I want to know.
Okay.
I'm really interested. Please let me know when you're doing this live video with her.
Okay, yeah, I will. I'm trying to plan one now because I do have some persons in my DM asking a lot of questions. So I feel like if I do it live, it's going to address a wider audience than just responding to people individually.
Yeah. So
sorry,
that's
Nathaniel,
it. And then they have tourist visa.
Right now, I have to run. I'll join you quickly.
Oh, thank you
Please.
very much for joining. Thank you. I will contact you later to talk about the care sponsorship. Guys, you have heard from Memories with Lucas. She has got the right information. Franca said, come to US. No, Sammy. Hey, thank you so much. I'm coming to my sister, Franca. Thank you, Sharon Scott. Thank you, Franca. Thank you, Memories of Lucas. Thank you, Owolosi. Thank you, Mama Boss said. Thank you so much. Mama Boss said there is good news. There is good news. And I want you to tap from it. You are a teacher, right? You are a teacher. Memories of Lucas said they're going to open up a visa application sponsorship for teachers very, very soon. So immediately that happens, I will let you know. And she have talked about Bosse Alati said you welcome her. She also highlighted that if you are a teacher, there are some things that you need to, the qualification you need to keep ready. So please, Auntie Bosse, if you are interested, slide into her DM and tell her to explain to you those documentation so that you already have documentation ready. You already have your documentation ready when the application starts. You understand? She has the information. She's got the experience. She has people that have that have relocated to the UK through this sponsorship, bachelor degree, and she's still helping other people on the way. She's experienced, she has a success record. I think everybody should, you know, planning. I have told my follower planning. We've told you different ways to jackpot. Another way to jackpot again, that this particular jackpot is not really recommended, because this particular jackpot will not turn you to undocumented citizen in the country you are going to, like tourist visa. People get tourist visa. When they get tourist visa, they will jackpot. I'm talking about Adebisi Bosse. She's a teacher. There's going to be sponsorship jobs opening very soon for people to apply to, so they can relocate to the UK. So she have information on documentation that is required. If you are a teacher, the best thing for you to do, Bona Guinea can work on, the best thing for you to do if you are a teacher is to get those documentation ready. Get them ready before the sponsorship application open, so that immediately they open, you have everything, you'll be the first. One thing I like about Nigerians, they take a good up, they use the opportunity, they look for it. People go as far as going to borrow money from the bank. Why can't you borrow 12, 15 million from a bank that is willing to give you? If you are a customer that is really a good customer, you've been banking with good banking history, they will give you. You understand? There are ways. Agents will also help you. Memories of Lucas is helping. She will be able to highlight how can you get these finances, where you can tap into to get these finances as well. She can give you an idea. So if you're not following Memories of Lucas, try and follow her. Try and follow her, my sister. If you have children, people are jackba, when everything is jackba, okay? And I'm happy before you jackba after February. If that is, you know, after February, so that we all vote, you know, please. So before you jackba, so those are the ways. So tourist visa, people will get tourist visa. One thing about UK, when they tell you this is the documentation we want, when you present them, when you present them, they will be able, it's difficult for them to refuse you when you're coming from, there's a paper showing you are coming from sponsorship. There's a paper showing that this university have given you admission. You will get your visa. See people yesterday coming with 6 people, 6 children, wife, and you know, tap into it now. Tap into it, please, guys. Tap into it. So that's why I'm here. And then the tourist visa as well. If you are eligible, you apply for the tourist visa, you can show. If you want to apply for tourist visa, make sure you have a good 6 months solid history of money coming into your bank account. Not that you want to apply 1 month ago, you put in 5 million in your account once. There is 500 coming in be consistent in 1 month, in 6 months. Put in 6, maybe there's 600, 500 coming into your account every month. 500, 500, 500. Or you remove 250, remove 250, remove 250, remove 250. You pile them up gently. Not just once. You want to apply for visa. In any European, you want to apply for visa, suddenly 5 million. Suddenly 10 million. They don't like that suddenly thing. You know, that's why some people might be refused. You understand? And ABC boss said, you are a teacher. Please contact Memories of Lucas. Ask her. She said there's a qualification they want. Ask her what are the qualifications required. Let me see if I can pin her here. Memories of Lucas, okay? I will pin her here. Slim midwife. Oh, you're welcome. Slim midwife. Yes, slim midwife. You need to be on, you know, slim midwife, you are a midwife, you should be a midwife, right? Please, we need to talk. You need to talk. With nurses at the moment, you've got very good chances. Nurses at the moment, congratulations to you guys. You've got very good chances. It's the only thing is that, oh, thank you so much, Sharon Scott. Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking for memories of Lucas. Memories of Lucas. No, just type her memories of Lucas. I can't. Okay, I've seen her. So Auntie Mama Debisi Boss said, follow her up, and then Hanska as a teacher. Okay, she's here now. She's here. Yes. Auntie Boss said, follow her, Hanska, because she said there is a documentation, you know, they need for you to be able to apply when the time comes. For me, don't wait when that time comes before you start looking for those documentation. Have them in hand. She named them, but I cannot really remember them. Go send her a message, Hanska, and she will be able to explain better and how to get this documentation. Yeah, okay, you will follow up. Please do that. Because right now, you need to think, you know, some of you might say, oh, I don't have money. I don't have money. Slide into these people, ask them, oh, I want this opportunity. I don't have money. I don't have this. So they will be able to redirect your brain. Do you know, as at yesterday, when I was talking to one of those master students, the people that came for that program, for the masters, you know, I was not like, how did you guys, how much? He told me, it was telling me about 12 million. And I'm like, how did you get, how can poor people get? I said, this is for rich. He said, no. He said, your bank can give you. There are different ways you can get it. When you get here, you start paying. So why not tap in it? Look for those ways. Because when you come here, you will be able to pay. It's worth it. And don't be scared. Get all your required documentation, apply. Pray to God. Is the ultimate. There's nothing he cannot do. He sees your heart. He knows this thing is best for you. You understand? I used to tell people that life is, you need to take risk in life. If you want to succeed, this businessman, like Dangote, if he tells you how much risk he take, if he tells you money has put in a business, just hoping that this money will come back with good returns. If he's not risking it, if you're not risking things, you can't make it. You have to risk it. You have to risk it, eh? So guys, prepare yourself this year. Change strategy. Good evening, Chuck, Spa, Elion. Oh, good evening. How are you doing? Yeah, thank you so much. Lineage of Twins, you're welcome. Risk it, you understand? Go to people, ask what you want. The amount of time you spend on Facebook, use it to research, search Google. Which sponsorship job is available in different parts? Yeah, you will be lucky and God will help you. So guys, follow Memories with Lucas. She can help with the application process. She can give you advice on how to get finances, different ways. You understand? That's what I say to people. This Facebook, not only money making, you meet people that will show you the way. You meet people that know things. You understand? The little that I knew, I came to share. But somebody with experience that have a good track record, he helps people relocate through the sponsorship with care, and then master's degree. And they are right here in the UK, they're doing well, they're working, and they're able to pay back. So why won't you be able to pay back? Okay? These are questions you need to be asking. These are questions you need to be asking yourself. And if you are a nurse, you have that nurse, there are people that have bachelor's degree in nursing, they have it under there. It's time you bring it out. Gather okay, just look at step now. Simple step. It's not simple, but it's very expensive. But let's think it this way. If you have like 500,000 now, 500,000 naira, why not put it? Get your CBT exam done. Do your what is it called? The English, the required English. And I have recommended OT for you as a healthcare personnel that wants to come to the UK. Why not do it? And then you start look. And then when you do this too, do you know one thing? You might say, okay, I've not got a job, blah, blah, blah. When you do this 2-step, you can start your application with NMC. And immediately you now have a PIN. You get me? You can start it already. So they are never a waste. You're never going to lose money. You're never going to lose your money. And as a nurse, you think, okay, I have a nursing degree, but this money is too much for me. Why not tap into the sponsorship? You know, that was what I was telling a lot of nurses, you know, a lot of nurses in Nigeria. And it's so sad today now that, you know, that they've closed it. They're about to close it. Because I was telling them that the sponsorship job, you as a nurse, you would have been able to sponsor yourself, work for the meantime as a carer. When you work for the meantime as a carer, you gather your money and get your PIN. You're already in the system. It's then easy for you to transit into your nursing career. So why not, you know, that is an opportunity for you to have tapped in to relocate to the UK. He said, Mama, please reply my call. Okay, I will. I'm using the phone now. I will immediately I leave this live video, okay? So guys, there is chances to relocate, especially if you have a master degree. Very easy for you. Very, very easy for you to do that. You understand? But it costs money. There's a way to get the money. And now there's another opportunity that's about to start. You can come to the UK to work as a sales girl, as a sales boy. That does not require bachelor degree. All you need to do is to do IELTS. The required IELTS is even level 4. Level 4. I see the success rate of passing IELTS level 4 very, very high. The success rate is very, very high. Okay? So if I were you now, slide into they have not opened up for the sales girl. They have not opened up for the teacher. He's about to open up. Slide into Memories of Lucas and tell her, what do I need? So you have them in preparation so that you be among the first people that will apply for it. You understand? Don't wait until they now say, bring this. These are chances they will deny you visa. Because when you keep chances they will deny you visa is that when they now ask, they will not be asking you, bring this. Before you run and bring it will take 2 weeks. These are chances they will deny you visa. Balogun, Aziat, you're welcome. So, guys, thank you very much. If you have any questions to ask about this, feel free, ask me. If I cannot ask you, I will direct you to Memories with Lucas. You know, when it comes to the health sector, if you are a nurse, you want to migrate to the UK, I will be able to give you information. This information and the way to go and how it works and where to apply for job if you are already a nurse in Nigeria. Even if you are a nurse, you've not been practicing for a long time, we'll tell you what to go. I will teach you step by step. You understand how to go about it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. I came out here because what I saw yesterday, how Nigerians have relocated so many, and I'm like, I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity because I love you so much, and my motto is love is sharing. Love is sharing. Okay? Caring is also love. Please work towards this. Any money you receive, just okay, this money now, I will save this. I want to, okay, imagine you want to write IELTS. First, you go and look for the amount. Get the rough, Peace, somewhere you welcome, ma. You welcome. Thank you so much. Get the rough estimate of how much is height. You understand? If you need height. And I'm really happy now that she's even saying that if you have a bachelor degree, you don't even need an height. And I don't know. I didn't know about it. I thought everybody need an height. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining my live video. God bless you guys. I appreciate. Thank you guys. Let's follow each other. Let's follow Peace Samuel page. Let's follow our page. And don't forget, let's follow my beautiful Mama Twins. Let's follow Mama Twins as well. Let's follow Mama Twins, okay? Let's follow ourselves. Let's follow ourselves so we grow together. We have information. We share. If I was not following Memories of Lucas today, I wouldn't have been able to tap into those wonderful wisdom, knowledge, experience that she did chat on this page. Thank you so much. Thank you. Me. I want everybody want Jackba. Jackba is my Jackba. Now I usually just get angry. Everybody Jackba. Everybody wants to go run. Okay, let me answer this question for Nurse Atumiye. Guys, follow Nurse Atumiye. This guy is my mentor. This is one of the first person I met on Facebook. Among one of the first person I met on Facebook. He has inspired me. I learned from his page. And thank you so much. So for IELTS and OET, IELTS, sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well. I'm more Swedish than I'm English. But since I cannot explain it in Swedish, let me explain it in English. So the IELTS is IELTS and OET is a way an healthcare personnel can prove that they can speak, can write, can communicate with English, even though you are Nigerian. You see that vaccination, we say Nigerian that eat, swallow, drink English, a Nigerian with a BSc, and you are now asking them to come and tell you they can speak English. I know that anger now when but sorry, that's the reality of that. NMC will not give you PIN until you give them this English and tell them that yes, even though I can communicate in English, okay? So IELTS is like a general thing. When you are doing IELTS exam, they can tell you to give description of the earth, the sky. They just talk general philosophy. Those things that you are not interested as. As a nurse now, you're not interested in, the things you are interested in is something to do with human body, anatomy, physiology, those things, pathological, those things are what that will interest you. So IELTS will come with different kind of articles, different kind of research work for you to do, in different topic, not related to it at all. But OET, everything you see there, they will give you I will call you, Nosatumiye, we'll talk about it, and I will show you where you can see materials. You can see materials. I can show you the website. You can see materials for OET so that you can have a pre-knowledge of how the questions look like. So that you can have a pre-knowledge of how the questions look like. The OET, occupational exam for healthcare people. All you need to do is that we give you a scenario, a nursing scenario, like a patient coming in with a chest pain, blah, blah, blah. They will now ask you questions based on that. Then we ask you questions based on symptom, you know, and then they will now ask you to write a discharge summary. You understand? Discharge summary. So healthcare personnel will understand. You will not writing, you know, you write based on your knowledge as a nurse. What is the nursing discharge summary? So you write. So with OET, I guarantee your first time passing OET. But the problem with OET is very expensive. Me, I wrote OET, my brother, I got A. Me, you understand? I got A, as in, even me myself, when I had the OET in my hand, I was laughing. You understand? I wrote RX 6.5 the first time. The second time, 6. Can you imagine? Instead of going forward, I was going backward. Then I wrote OET, and it was success. Like amazing. So I recommend OET, but it's very costly. Save towards it, because at the end of the day, I met people here because people then many years ago did not know they have this OET. So a lot of nurses that I meet here from India, they were all writing higher. So people were telling me I've done IELTS for 6 times. I'm like, you know, people were doing it 6, 7, 8 times. They were still not passing the IELTS, but I did it OET once and I passed it. So I recommend OET for you as healthcare personnel. You understand? If you are psychology, medical doctor, physiotherapist, counselor, anything to do with health, but you're welcome. Anything to do with healthcare setting, you can write OET. Okay? I think the US, I don't really know so much about the US, but I think they should be accepting it now. But try and look into it. So that's it for today. And I want to say thank you for joining my live. God bless you. Stay well, stay focused, take care of yourself, take care of your well-being. You know, it's when you're feeling okay, you are well, you will be able to go out and look for your daily bread, you know. So your health is wealth. Have a lovely night rest. You're welcome, Samuel Alice Oyakemi. Please like and join our family. This is Noshamen TV. You're welcome very much. Welcome. Bye, guys.